Number one, just make it real nice and easy. Find a equation. Find an equation of a parabola with vertex, and I was going to do 6, negative 8. Well, this is an easy little problem if you know, of course, what you're doing. And hopefully we know a little bit of what we're doing here. Well, we have two forms. We've been talking about the just the regular form here for a while, but wouldn't it be easier here to do a vertex form, or the book calls it standard form, but couldn't we get a nice little standard form equation out of this? Yeah, if I use my vertex form, I could say f of x, talking about a times x minus h squared plus k. Because to get an equation of this sort, basically what you need to know is you need to know h and k. A, well, we'll talk about a in a second, but haven't I been provided basically the information here that I need to make this equation? Where do these go? Well, if it's the vertex, isn't that h and that's k? This is h, that's k. Yeah, so I can plug that right in. So f of x equals a times x minus 6 squared, don't forget the squared, minus, 8. K is negative 8. Now, the only other issue is the a, but if I just say a is 1, or just wipe a out there, wouldn't that satisfy this? Just say a is 1, that would satisfy this. That's an equation that has of a parabola that has vertex 6, negative 8 in it. Now, you'd be right if you say, well, I could put a is 2, and I'd have a parabola that has a vertex 6, negative 8. If I put negative 2, so in this case, a doesn't matter. Put in a whatever you want, 100, 3/4. In this case, a doesn't matter. Okay? The next one it will, though. With me on that. A can be any number. There's really not any other information to go off of. Just we have the vertex. Okay? All right. Number 2, though. What if I wanted to find the equation of the parabola with vertex negative 2, 4, that goes through 2, 8. Well, same drill. We know if I choose the vertex form, a times x minus h squared plus k, the information given, well, I'm given the h and the k, aren't I? H is negative 2, k is positive 4. So what does that mean to my equation? Well, it's going to be a times x. This does mean do the opposite of h, so what's after x? If h is negative 2, then it'd be x plus 2, wouldn't it? Yeah, you got to do the opposite sign. Squared, don't forget the squared. And then the k, well, the k stays positive 4. With me on that so far? Okay, well, here's the change from the number 1, because now I can't just say a is anything, because I've got to go through a specific point, 2, 8. So I'm actually going to have to go through the process here of finding out the specific a that I do need. Or it's not too bad, not unlike what we did with equations of lines. This is an x comma y, which in this case I don't have y. In place of y I have f of x. So this is the x, this is the f of x. Yeah. I can plug in those two quantities appropriately there and find should help me find out what what my a is going to have to be. With me? So x is going to be 2. The f of x is going to be 8. Won't that allow me to isolate, find out what a is? 8 equals, well, I have a times, that would be, 4 squared, 16? Just kind of unravel it there. Subtract the 4. So it would be 4 equals a times 16, or 16a. So just divide by 16. So a is 4 divided by 16, which reduces to be 1/4. There you go.